Hello, I'm Judy Copenbarger. Welcome. What are the 10 critical details you need to know to buy the perfect stock? People ask me all the time, should I buy Apple? Should I sell American Airlines? Should I invest in my employer's ESOP plan and invest in more stocks at work? How much should I buy and when? And what are the right times to dump a losing stock and cut my losses? For every appropriate stock trading decision, you've got 10 considerations. The 10 critical details you need to know to buy the perfect stock will help you avoid a costly mistake. Here's what you really need to know about buying the perfect stock. First of all, know your reasons. What's the goal for this investment? Keep the end in mind. So if it's an investment that you're going to make for a short term, 2 years from now I'm going to buy that Corvette, or 20 years from now I'm going to retire, that will make a difference what kind of stock you're going to buy. Keep the end game in mind. The second thing to consider is educate yourself. You want to make sure you understand the basics about stock. We've got several videos related to stocks for you, and you can check them out in the description below. The third thing to think about is the ability for you to distinguish stocks from bonds. Now, stocks have growth and dividends to them, not interest. Interest is a bond term. So make sure that you know that you're owning a stock. You're owning a little piece of this great big company. You're not loaning money to them like you would be in a bond. Important distinction. The fourth thing to think about is how the growth in revenue occurs in this company. When you buy stock, you're actually buying a little sliver of the whole pie of this company. And when the company grows in revenue, you're going to get some stock dividends. You want to make sure you know how the company makes money and how their growth occurs. The next thing to think about is diversification. You want to know what the sector is that you're investing in. You want to know how to straddle the sectors that you're in. And the easiest visual for this is one that we all know. Don't put all your eggs in, you're right, one basket. That's how you diversify and reduce risk. So you want to always consider the portfolio of stocks you already own when you're purchasing a new one. Very important. The next thing to think about is understand the philosophy and the policies of the leadership of this company. How do they govern? How do they hire staff? Who's in the C-suite and what are they thinking about the future of this business? If they're at the helm of this boat and you're going to get a piece of what the boat does, don't you want to know a little bit about their philosophy, their direction, how they make decisions and how well they work together? You better. You want to know the policies of the leadership. The next thing to think about, number 7, is learn about the decision maker's experience and historical performance. So the people that are making decisions, the people that are leading this company, how well have they done in the past? How do we know where they've been? How do we know the benchmarks of their successes in the past? And how likely it is that they're going to succeed here while they're working with and for us? You want to know that. Another one to think about. The history of this stock making money. How has this company made money? How much have they made? Consider their track record, not just the possibilities for what it might do, but what has it actually done in the past. Number 9 is the debt structure. If this company is doing really well, but they owe a lot of money and all of the profit is going to the debt, you're not going to get paid. It doesn't matter about the growth, doesn't matter about the dividends, all the revenue now is going to go to pay debt. And where are you in line? Do you own preferred stock? Do you own another class of stock? Do you get paid before the creditors or are you last in line? You better know before you buy that stock. And finally, know your sector's past performance and projected future performance. So what is a sector? A sector is an area of business. It might be transportation, it might be health, pharmaceuticals, it might be money, the banks, mortgage companies. What is the sector? And here's some bonus tips for you. These tips will serve you well. If you integrate them into your mindset, they will help you stay on the path and not make costly mistakes. So first of all, stay balanced. Don't chase the shiny objects. There's always something out there that's cuter, better, smarter, faster, ground floor. There's always emails coming to you. There's always advertisements coming to you. If it's offered to you before you're looking for it, run the other way. Let me say that again. If it's offered to you unsolicited, run the other way. But if you're seeking it out, make sure you're buying stock for balance and for your end game, right? We talked about balance, we talked about the objectives. And if it doesn't fit your purpose, skip it. So imagine that you're in Southern California, you're heading for Vancouver. Well, that means we're gonna get on the 5 freeway, we're gonna go north and never get off of it. So why are you engaging in activities? Why are you making choices that has you out in Indianapolis or Albuquerque? That's not gonna get you the quickest, easiest way to Vancouver. So when you're making decisions, make sure they're aligned with where you're headed. So making sure you know where you're headed and having that direction in mind on your roadmap to start will serve you well. So you've got 10 things plus a few bonus tips here that will help you navigate the purchase of a stock and answer the big question. You know what you need to consider before buying the perfect stock. You've got this. I assume that you've found value in this video, so please take a moment to like it and share it with others who would enjoy watching it. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you can be among the first to see new videos as they are launched. I'm Judy Copenbarger. God bless.